Hello, 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 and welcome to Lunch Break with Shel. My name is Shel Anderson, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator located in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. Today we are going to be doing a 6x6 one-sheet wonder following this cutting layout. So your paper is 6x6, and then we're going to cut it in half at 3. And then we've cut it up into smaller sections, 3x3, 3x2, 3 at 1x1. Then the bottom half we're cutting at 2 inches. So we have a 2x2 and a 2x1. And with the remaining 4 inches, we're cutting it up into 1 inch, 1 inch, ½ inch, and ½ inch sections. The mats that I'm using today are all 1/4 inch larger than the cardstock sections. All right, we are going to be making 5 cards today. So it is going to be a little bit of a fast-paced stamping today, and you can stop the video. It'll be posted on my YouTube channel, and rewind it and figure everything out if you wish. I've chosen 2 ribbons today. I've got the Evening Evergreen Window Pane and the Soft Succulent Satin Ribbon. 2 ink pads, Evening Evergreen Soft Succulent, and Evening Evergreen Marker. I've got all my stamps loaded up on my blocks, and we are going to get going. Now, these cards today are not going to be difficult. The idea is that you can use this sketch, use up some of your designer series paper, and quickly create a variety of greeting cards. Now you can choose to put whatever greetings you want. I'm going to use all the greetings from the Eden's Garden except for this first card. This first card, I have too many pieces of cardstock. This first card I am choosing to use a greeting from a retired set that comes from the Celebrate with Flowers stamp set. And that's because I wanted a vertical greeting. All right, that's that. Now, all my paper is from the Eden's Garden collection, and I used the specialty paper, which is very, very thin. It's almost like a tissue paper. I'm using that for the matte layers. I'm just going to flip these over and get some adhesive on the back side. And just for convenience sakes today, I am using a tape runner because I try to keep these videos short because they are at lunch hour. Whoa! I wanted to use up some of these papers. You're only going to get a one-shot deal when it comes to laying on this tissue paper. So keep your fingers crossed, my friends. That one wasn't cut very well. Now, was it? I can make short work of that though. And then this one is going to go on here. There we have it. Now we're going to flip them again. And carefully, ooh, what's going on here? We're having a party in my tape runner. Well, sir, let go me. See if I can get this fixed. There we go. All right, so we're going to take the widest section and we are going to just pop that on like so. Then we are going to take our greeting Actually, I'm going to leave the greeting off for a minute. I just had an idea. Nope, I'm going to put it on. Here's our greeting. I guess it really doesn't matter which way this one goes. Just trying to keep my margins as close as possible. Now I think I'll choose the window pane ribbon for this one. And I'm going to, no I'm not, I'm just going to make a bow. Quickly make a bow. I should have made these prior to the video. And that way the video would have went a little bit quicker, but hopefully it won't take me too long. Grab some ribbon scissors and trim our tails. Now we're going to need some glue dots. Let's grab some of those and we will get our bow on our card, and I'm just going to stick it somewhere here. And now we're going to need a little bit of embellishment. What am I going to use for embellishments? How about we use these genial gems? I think those will look nice on there because they've got the gold fleck in there. So one, two, well, my shirt wiped that one, and three. There's our first card. All right, I'm going to move this out of the way, and we are continuing on our quest here. Card number 2. Just need to check my notes to make sure that I'm doing this right. Yes, card number 2 is this one. So, all these bits and pieces, I am going to put this on the inside of our card. So we have a beautiful place for our greeting, or message, not greeting. And then on the outside of our card, some glue here, I am going to add this panel of Evening Evergreen. And if you choose to emboss any of these panels, that's great. Like I said, for the purpose of this video, I'm just showing you how to put this together. And you can add or subtract anything from it that you want. These videos are just intended to be ideas to get you ladies crafting. All right, now I think I'm going to stick with my Tombow. And we're just layering this up. And the same with all of these little tiny squares. These were fun to cut because they're so small. 1, 2, and our final one, 3. All right, now this long strip we're going to put on first. Like so. And then I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one down here, trying to aim for the same placement, and then we'll split the difference and put one in the middle. Let's put that gold on the outside this time. And we're just trying to mimic the gap even on all sides. All right, now we need a greeting. And I'm going to bring in my Stamparatus for this because I'm going to be stamping this right on my card. I don't typically do that, but because of needing to get this on, I am going to do it this time. And I'm going to use a smaller greeting, sending hugs. And I think I'll center that there. And we will use Evening Evergreen. There we are. Let's clean that stamp off. This time I think I am going to use the goldish colored gems. And we are not going to put a ribbon on this one. We're going to skip the ribbon. So there's card number 2 and back to card number 1. Okay, we will move on. This is our 3rd card. And I'm just going to layer these pieces up as I pull them out of the card. And that way, I'm not going to lose them. Oh, did you see that? That one just took a trip sideways. That would have been bad. All right, let's see if I can get this picked up without getting all sticky. Maybe. Layer that one up. Okay, now inside of card, and outside of card. Now this one I was going to do horizontally, and I want to stamp on this first. So I am going to put this, what am I doing? Heavens to Betsy. Got it all lined up in my Stamparatus because I wanted to do a different technique and then proceed to stamp it with the block. Alright, so I want this justified over to this side. And I have my mat in here and I do not need it. So I am going to take this out. Get that back in place. Alright, soft succulent. I'm going to ink that stamp up. And then we are going to stamp this down and give it a good press. And I think I'm going to do it one more time. Now this stamp is meant to have light and dark areas. So if you're thinking you're getting a blurred or distorted image, it's because that is the design of the stamp. Alright, clean that off because I'm happy with that greeting. I'm sorry, one moment.